Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Brittney. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be necessarily garden related, but we are getting ready to go on a family vacation here in a few weeks, and I wanted to order some snacks to take with us on that vacation so that we're not tempted to stop at gas stations or things like that when the kids inevitably get hungry. It's going to be about a 12-hour road trip each way, so we're going to need some snacks. So I ordered from Thrive. We've been ordering from Thrive for a couple of years now, and we really like them. Now, this video is not sponsored by Thrive, but I do really like Thrive, so I wanted to share with you some of the things that we got this time. Because we don't normally get this type of stuff. Normally, if we order from Thrive, it's more pantry staples and things like that that I can't get from Azure or Costco. But not today. Today is a little bit more fun, so let's go ahead and get into it. Now, I do want to say this box arrived pretty disheveled. And I don't blame Thrive for that. I think it was a FedEx problem, but hoping there's not too much damage in here. When I picked this box up, it was leaking some chips. So we'll see what's going on in there. So like I said, we do not typically eat like this, but it's vacation and we are already preparing meals and freezing them to take with us so that we don't have to eat out every single meal because that gets extremely expensive. So I'm doing a few convenience things that are still going to be cheaper than stopping at a gas station and probably healthier too. I'm not saying that this is like the picture of health, so don't get me wrong. These are not exactly, it's not exactly fruits and vegetables in here, okay? It's snacks, but they're better options than what you can get at a gas station most of the time. Okay, one of my favorites is the honey mustard pretzels, and this is actually honey mustard and onion, so that's exciting. And then I also got cheddar cheese pretzels from the Snack Factory. Now, these were what I thought was leaking out of the box, one of these types of chips. These are for my husband. He really likes these. They're like Pringles, but they're a different brand. But these are sea salt and vinegar. And let's see, maybe it was this one that was leaking. Oh no, I see the one that was leaking. Okay, and sour cream and onion. They definitely don't, they did not package this box nearly as well. Normally when I get things from Thrive, everything is individually wrapped and nothing is going to leak or spill. That's not the case with this one. Like, I'm looking at my leave-in conditioner. It's not wrapped at all. I'm looking at the shampoo and conditioner for the kids. It's not wrapped at all. So I'm a little disappointed in that because they normally wrap every single item in paper. And if it's spillable like this, they usually wrap it in a plastic bag. So that's a little disappointing. But anyways, while I got these out, this is a shampoo and conditioner for my daughter and a leave-in conditioner that my daughter and I both use. This is what spilled. I'm gonna grab the camera so I can show you. Or when I picked up the box, there was chips leaking. Those are the chips. So it's, this one right here is completely smashed and they've leaked out and broken, and the lid to the chips is right here. So that's pretty disappointing. They did not package this box nearly as well, and I was really convinced it was a FedEx problem, but now I'm kind of thinking this box could have been packaged much better by Thrive. Spilling. So yeah, that's pretty disappointing. We'll have to set those off to the side. This is a whitening toothpaste that I've been using. It's by Himalaya Botanic Company, and it's just a fluoride-free toothpaste that I actually really like. I've been struggling to find a fluoride-free toothpaste that I like, that leaves my teeth feeling clean. And this one does. Okay. And these are like everybody's favorite plastic tube popsicles. Not the healthiest option of popsicle out there, but for a road trip, I can just pack this whole bag and put it in the freezer when we get there. We are going to the beach, and so I thought when we come in from a long hot day at the beach, the kids might like a popsicle. Another thing of pretzels. Actually, I think they had an order minimum on these, so you had to get 2 of each when you ordered those. So I think that's why that happened. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty crunched, and I'm pretty disappointed in that. These are for my daughter, because I figured these would be easy enough for her to eat if I had to give her a quick snack while we're driving. So that's for her. These are also for her. These are a multi-grain cookie in the flavor strawberry. And then these are just for everybody. And again, I think there was an order minimum on these to get 2. But they're just veggie sticks. Pretty common. And easy enough to pack in a cooler for beach lunch. And I got a couple of boxes of mac and cheese. I'll probably only take 1 box with us, leave 1 box here in the pantry. Like I said, I am making some meals, and my parents are going on this vacation with us, so they're making some stuff too. And we're gonna eat out. We're gonna go to some restaurants and try some of the local food, and we love seafood, so I'm really excited for fresh seafood. But we don't want to spend like $4,000 while we're down there for a family of 4 to eat out every single meal, because that's probably what it would be. And that's more than what we spent on the condo for the entire week and the gas to get down and back. So we're not doing that. So this is why we're kind of taking a bunch of snacks, and I normally don't ever shop like this. I'm not a snack person. My husband's more of a snack person than I am, and he has to kind of remind me, like, you should buy some snacks because we're an ingredient household and there's never anything to eat quickly. So yeah, I don't usually shop like this, but for a road trip, I do. And I got these for my husband. They are jalapeno air fried kettle chips. He really likes the kettle chips. And I didn't know they did an air fried option. It's 30% less fat. So we're gonna try them and see if he likes them. Ooh. This one was on its way to also being completely smashed. And I'm seeing why, but I also think they could have packaged this better and put some filler so that things, let me flip the camera around so I can show you. So I got a bunch of sparkling waters to put in the cooler for the beach because I'm trying not to drink soda. I like a Pepsi every now and then, but otherwise I really don't drink soda. But I wanted something besides just straight water. So I bought a bunch of cans of flavored water, sparkling water. And so they're very heavy, obviously. They go at the bottom, which is good. But they should have put some filler so that this is where the chips were. They were right here and right here that got smashed. They shouldn't have allowed anything to go down there. And if they needed to split it into 2 boxes, they probably should have done that. So I'm a little disappointed in how they shipped this box. But overall, it's not terrible. The pretzels are smashed and the chips are crushed. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I might reach out to them. But otherwise, everything is in here, and it doesn't look like any of the cans of soda leaked, so that's good. Okay, so like I said, these ones were on their way to being smashed as well. This is another one of my toothpastes, so I can put one in the pantry. This is one of my favorites. This is Element. I'm not sponsored by Element, but maybe I should reach out to them. I love Element. We have been using Element for little over 2 years now. Kyle uses it especially during hay season when he's out in the heat in the sun and working extremely hard. He loves it. I use it almost daily. Not every single day, but 3 out of 4 days I use Element. Especially if I'm going to the gym, I'll use it when I get home. If I'm out in the garden, I have an Element. I love this. This helps me stay hydrated, and it doesn't have all the sugar like a sports drink would have. I just love Element. I can't say enough about them, but I've never had the lemonade flavor. My favorite right now is grapefruit, but I'm excited to try the lemonade. We're gonna take this entire box with us to the beach. That way, after long hot days at the beach, we have Element to help us feel hydrated. Oh, the cereal is smushed. That's sad. I got Miles a little box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch to take on vacation, and it is crushed. I mean, just completely smashed. I'm probably gonna reach out to Thrive on this one. I've never had a box ship like this. Usually, always, everything is very carefully packaged, but not this time. Okay, so let's go through the flavors of sparkling water that I got. This one is by Waterloo. I like Waterloo's brand, probably the best out of all of the different sparkling waters I've tried, and I've tried a plethora. But I really like this brand. The flavor seems to be better. It doesn't feel like you're just drinking carbonated water, like there's actually fruit flavor in there. So this is Summer Berry. This one is Guava Berry. This one is Peach. And this one is actually Hop Water. I used to really like grapefruit shandies. And I'm a little bit on a health journey and trying to be a little bit healthier and not all that sugar. And so I found Hop Water last summer. It's non-alcoholic. It's sparkling hop water. And last year I tried the grapefruit, and it was so good, and it reminded me so much of the grapefruit shandy that I wanted to try the mango, because I love mango as well. So we'll see. Anyways, I just got a few things to put in the cooler that's not soda, not filled with corn syrup, and not just straight water. The kids can also have, well, Maggie's gonna drink water. Maggie won't drink anything I give her. She doesn't like juice, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with her not liking all the sugar. But she just wants water or milk, and that's okay. But Miles, he likes soda. We don't give him soda hardly ever. Like maybe on a special occasion, if we're at a restaurant, we'll let him order a soda. We do not keep soda in the house. We just don't like it. It's just not healthy. It's not healthy at all. And I'm not saying that all this is like super healthy, but soda is really out there. So we just don't buy it. But he likes these, and he can have these. So he'll be excited for that. So thank you for hanging in there with me. If I seem exhausted, it's because I am. It is currently 4:45 in the morning, but this is the only time I can film when the house is quiet. Yeah. So I wanted to do, and also when you're like unpacking a box of snacks and you have kids, they're gonna be right up your butt wanting all the snacks. So I'm gonna box these all back up because they don't know they exist. And I'm gonna put them in the cellar, and they will stay there until we go on vacation. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you've had an experience like this with Thrive, let me know. But I've always had really good experiences with Thrive, so I don't really want to talk bad about them, but I might reach out to them and just say, hey, I'm not even expecting a refund. I'm just like, hey, probably should not do that. And a refund on those chips would be like $3, so not the end of the world. But anyways, I'm rambling because it's 4:45 in the morning and I've not yet had my coffee, but I wanted to film this for you guys. So here it is. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking around and watching me at, not 4:45 for you, but it's 4:45 for me in the morning. So I'm gonna have my coffee, and I'm gonna get myself together and I'm gonna go out in the garden, and the next video that you're gonna see is gonna be a lot better because we're gonna be back in the garden where I'm working to get everything put in place, because over the next about 7 to 10 days I will be every single day working in the garden and getting it planted and ready. So stay tuned. That video should be out on Friday, and I'm gonna wrap this up and get it edited and out to you on Wednesday. I'm trying to stay on a schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then a garden tour on Saturday. So that's kind of my plan for the summer. You can count on a video from me on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then a garden tour on Saturdays. So thank you again for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, if you like homesteading, farm life, and yes, homesteading and farm life are different because I'm a homesteader and my husband's a full-time farmer. So we share both on this channel. But if you like that, stay-at-home mom, homeschooling, cooking from scratch, growing a garden, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so that you don't miss our next video. Have a great day, guys.